Every marriage has 3 rings. The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the bicker ring. We're here to settle the fights that don't matter and have no winner. It's the 3 Rings Podcast with another new argument.
Welcome once again to another episode of the 3 Rings Podcast. My name is Phil.
And I'm Lauren.
And we are...
married.
We are indeed married.
Yes.
We just recently celebrated 4 years of marriage.
4 years.
4 years of marriage.
8 years together.
It's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, when you think about it. I was having this conversation a couple of days ago, actually, and, you know, with the way that the world is currently, like, even looking at, like, pre-pandemic, you know, like, it's rare that people stay together for very, very long. Yeah. Like, you know, for starters, but also because of the pandemic, like, divorce rates and, like relationships, like, it's through the roof.
It's really sad. Yeah.
You see it just keep happening, and especially as we're about to head into basically another lockdown essentially. Eventually. I mean, it's coming.
Yeah.
When is kind of the main question, but we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
All things considered, we're doing all right compared to the rest of the world.
No.
I know. It's a shame.
Yeah. But. Yeah, I guess, like, any advice that I would give to someone thus far is marry someone you wouldn't mind being locked in the house with for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, which, I mean, if you would have said that a year ago, people would have been like,
you're weird. Yeah, like that's terrible advice.
I'm going to go to work, or I'll, like, go to the bar, or something. Like, why would I need to be locked in? This is the reason you need to be
this
locked
is why.
in.
Pandemic.
Because it's happening.
I don't really think that... If you had said to me when we got married... at some point during your marriage, a pandemic will hit and you'll be locked inside the house with, like, each other for...
I would have laughed.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, okay, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully we were prepared to do that.
I saw a TikTok, too, of, like, it was, like, someone dressed up as God, like, talking to an angel. And God is like, did you schedule the events for the 2020s? And the angel was like, for 2020. And God was like, the 2020s. And the angel was like, yeah, for 2020. And God is like, you scheduled for all of those, you did it for just 2020? And the angel was like, yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we've been dealing with. It's like a decade's worth of shit
in 1 year. Yeah.
So.
If we can make it through this year.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Nearly.
I mean,
we're getting to the end.
I don't think that the beginning half of 2021 is going to be significantly better.
No.
We'll
I'm
see.
a little bit concerned too, because the last time we had a, like, lockdown, like, the weather was still nice outside.
Yeah.
And
it ain't gonna be this time.
No.
But,
so
I don't know. We'll have to just see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. We've kind of started prepping for the eventual, like, shut everything down.
Yeah, and I mean, we're ready for it, as everybody should be ready for it, because, like we keep saying, it is coming, whether you like it or not, whether you're a not wear a mask or not, like, don't fucking matter. It's coming.
Wear a mask.
Yeah,
though,
just wear a
real.
mask.
Like, come on.
Don't be a dick to other people. I don't care. Right. I don't care whether you believe in it or not, but other people do, and that's enough. So
to pivot, something happier that we can look forward to, because I think that, like, finding things to look forward to is, like, the ultimate way to get through this. It's just, like, even if it's, like, once a week, you find something, anything to like get you through it. Christmas.
Yes.
We are now entering Christmas season.
Yeah, I think pretty much as soon as you get into November, really.
Yeah.
You know, but most people will wait until after Thanksgiving. Like, we're kind of like, it's always been really different for us, because most years up until now, you know, we would spend time for Thanksgiving back in Michigan seeing family, or, around Christmas, we would do the same thing, like Christmas and New Year's. So we weren't home as much around the holidays. So we actually would, like, decorate early.
Yeah, well, my family usually came to us for Thanksgiving. That's not happening this year because of the pandemic, but I always liked to have our Christmas decorations up for when they came, just because it's like, you put a lot of effort into your Christmas decorations, and if they were going to be here, I wanted them to see it. So that was usually my reasoning behind that. Plus, like, I don't really have Thanksgiving decorations, so...
Don't say that too loud. You will acquire them.
I don't really want Thanksgiving decorations. Like, I like to go...
It's not about what you want.
I like to go hard for Christmas.
That's fair. I think most people do, though.
Yeah.
So, for the next few weeks, that's kind of going to be our main focus, because everybody's looking forward to just something that's going to bring them a little bit of joy.
Yeah.
So we figure for the next few weeks, at least, we'll be doing kind of Christmas-themed things.
Yes.
So for this week, kind of a take on our Would You Rather series. I do want to thank my parents for giving us this goofy little game from Presentville. It's called the Christmas Conversation Game. Christmas-themed questions that will spark memorable conversations and lasting memories. Now, having gone through some of these, that's a bit of a stretch. Some of these are very strange. But I'll read the instructions just so you can get an idea of what this is, even though it doesn't really need instructions, because when you pull it out, it's just a question. But the instructions for the game is break the ice or start some dialogue within a group of people. There are no set rules on how to play, but everyone must answer a topic. Either distribute the sticks or pass the container along. One person reads their topic aloud and either answers themselves or asks the next person for their answer. Each player should hold on to their stick until everyone has answered a topic so that no topics are repeated. So
I'm going to guess that because my usual issue with the Would You Rather games is that you like to throw in really dark, morbid topics about people dying.
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess that there are not any included in Presentville's.
No, some of them get a little bit weird.
Okay.
Like they're a little bit strange. We'll definitely get to a couple of strange ones, but there's nothing too morbid and dark about these. It's supposed to be cheerful.
Good. So I feel good about this one as opposed to some of our Would You Rathers, because the Would You Rathers get a little like...
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll start with a weird one so you can kind of get an idea of...
this is the barometer. This is the highest.
This is going to be like on the far end of the weirdness scale.
Okay.
So would you rather have Christmas tinsel for hair or Christmas lights for fingernails?
Oh, tinsel for hair. That'd be bomb.
Yeah. I think that would be way better to...
It'd be so cool.
Well, it'd be easier to manage, I think.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if your fingernails were Christmas lights?
Yeah, I feel like it'd be hard to, like, type and stuff. Like, when you have acrylics, well, you wouldn't know, but, like, as a girl, when you have acrylics or something, like, I think it'd be hard to type.
Yeah. It would be pretty badass, though. It'd be like, E.T. with all my fingers.
It'd probably feel kind of good, like, to give, like, back scratches and stuff, too.
Yeah. So I guess one of us has to do tinsel hair, one of us has to do Christmas lights.
No nose goes on tinsel hair. Wait, no, I want the tinsel hair. Wait.
I happened to be scratching my nose when you said that, so... Yeah, that was a bad plan for you.
Yeah.
You lost out.
Okay.
Sorry, honey. But yeah, that's about as weird as these are going to get.
Okay. So wait, with the tinsel hair, would you have a Tinselbeard too? Is it tinsel hair all over?
Here's my thing. Whenever we play these games, you always like to have follow-up questions. When we've done the Would You Rather, like when we're like, would you rather be hollow bone? You'd be like,
no, it was would you ever rather feathers or scales?
Scales, and you're like, would I also be hollow bone? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm reading the question that's on here. You always like to follow up with strange questions afterwards.
I'm just picturing you with, like, tinsel arm hair. You're very hairy.
Arm hair?
Yeah, you're a very hairy dude. So I'm like, is it tinsel everywhere you have hair?
I mean, it just said tinsel for hair.
So I think that's everywhere.
That sounds like everywhere. So I'm going to go with Christmas light fingernails. I'm not here for that.
I'm still taking tinsel hair.
I'm too hairy for that. I can't do it. That'd be terrible.
I just like imagining like not shaving your armpits and you like lift your arms and it's just tinsel.
I mean, I could just like stand in the corner of the room and you could decorate me.
Yeah.
Just not move for all Christmas Day. So that's about as weird as these questions are going to get. Most of these are going to be a lot easier.
That's not bad. I've had worse.
Yeah, I've provided worse.
Yes.
Would you rather wear a winter coat in the desert or your bathing suit at the North Pole?
Bathing suit at the North Pole. I sweat too much.
Really?
Yeah, I sweat too much.
I would rather wear the winter coat in the desert because you can take the coat off.
It doesn't say that, though. I think you have to keep it on.
I mean, it doesn't say that. Again, if we want to go with the follow-up stuff, like if I want to strip down naked and just have a winter coat, I can do that. You're stuck with a bathing suit in the snow.
Winter coat. Well, but by that same logic, then I could find a blanket and wrap myself in the blanket with a bathing suit underneath.
Maybe. That's assuming that Santa's workshop is real.
You're assuming that
a winter coat could provide shade in the desert for me? It could.
Just keep it moving.
Keep it moving. She's all right. Would you rather have to open your presents at 2 a.m. or eat Christmas dinner at 2 a.m.?
Yuck.
I know. They both kind of suck.
I hate both of that. Christmas presents at 2 a.m., I guess. I don't want to eat at 2 o'clock in the morning. No.
I would do Christmas presents at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, I could manage that, but throw off my eating schedule and
unless I'm like
not here for it.
Drunk.
I mean,
if I'm drunk, then yeah, I'll eat.
If I'm having second Christmas dinner at 2 a.m., then maybe
second Christmas dinner after a night of drinking.
It's like a Hobbit Christmas. What about second dinner? So we're playing the Christmas conversation game from Presentville, Christmas-themed questions to spark memorable conversations and lasting memories. Would you rather be the height of an elf?
Wait, can we pause just for a second? Because you just reread the name of the game as though you're on air live on the radio. We've said it at the beginning. The same people are still listening.
Maybe.
You can't tune into a podcast 5 minutes in.
You very frequently will restart podcasts in the middle of podcasts.
Restart them if I want to re-listen to something.
No, you'll be right in the middle of them. You 100% do. Would you rather be the height of an elf or the height of the abominable snowman?
Elf height. It's hard out there for a tall girl.
I mean, it's hard for short people everywhere. I'd rather be the abominable snowman.
Well, if you're going to be the abominable snowman, I'll be abominable snowman height too, because then we'll just be super tall together.
Yeah, we'll tower over and scare people. I'm here for that.
Imagine how little Leia would look.
I mean, think like how tiny Rudolph was with the abominable snowman. Like, be kind of the same.
Would we fit in our house? We'd need vaulted ceilings.
We probably would, yes. But I'm sure at the height of the abominable snowman, we could probably just go into someone else's house and just take over.
True, yeah.
Wouldn't have to worry about any of that shit. I'd rather be scary than be a tiny elf. All right, this is another kind of gross one. Would you rather unwrap a gift filled with spiders or have Santa as your roommate for 5 years?
Oh, no. I mean, I hate spiders, but I'll take the momentary terror of the spiders over having a roommate that I don't want for 5 years.
That's fair. Well, I mean,
Does Santa pay rent? Are we Airbnb-ing a room to Santa? Why is he at our place and not in the North Pole?
Why are you asking all of these follow-up questions still? I don't have the answers for this. He's just your roommate. He works 1 day a year.
I mean, you'd think that there'd be like management like throughout the year. Like someone has to run the elves. Like
somebody's got to run the North Pole sweatshop.
Yeah, and like feed the reindeer. Or at least
Yeah.
make sure that the reindeer are getting... I think, like, when everybody says that Santa only works one day a year, I think that's wrong. I think that he's doing, like, managerial stuff throughout the rest of the year.
And then he steps up one day a year. He's like, don't worry, everybody. I'll take care of the delivery.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Enjoy your holiday.
But I mean, no one gives Taylor Swift shit for being the one who performs at a concert, even though everybody else is responsible for making sure that it happens.
I mean, it's
not
fair.
his fault. He's the star.
It's fair.
This stuff still has to get done.
Okay, but that doesn't answer the question of, is he getting paid? Like, does Santa get, check from the government?
Maybe. Santa's collecting Social Security.
Is this
Lord
part
knows
of,
he's old enough.
I mean, is he, like a branch of the United States Postal Service?
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, what's
it's
that?
delivery
What's
service.
that? What's that? Service that tracks him on Christmas Eve.
Oh, I forget.
The weather service.
Nord something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Nordax or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember. I don't know.
But yeah, maybe he is. Maybe I bet he's independent. I bet he's not UPS,
he's just
not
independently wealthy.
FedEx. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
He's
Maybe
been
he's got
financing
a
it for his
side.
entire-
He's got a side hustle. He sells toys throughout the year under a different name.
He's got an
or
Etsy
something.
page.
Yeah,
Santa with an Etsy page.
he's posing as some woman named Carol in Portland, Oregon.
Well
selling
done on Carol.
selling
Smart.
selling artisanal children's toys
Yeah.
on Etsy. You
Great.
can buy this $50 block set made of reclaimed wood,
Yep. He's
painted pastel colors.
yeah, and that pays a couple of the elves to build new ones.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
The cycle
exactly.
continues. There we go.
We've
All right.
created an entire backstory for Santa.
Way to go, Santa. But
Way to hustle, bud.
yeah. Anyway, I still don't want you as a roommate.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Would you rather go for a ride in Santa's sleigh or take a ride on the Polar Express?
Polar Express.
100%
I
the
think
Polar
trains
Express.
are fun. I want to go on a train.
Especially the Polar Express with
Yeah,
all the cool shit that did.
Yeah, yeah.
And especially if Tom Hanks is the conductor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Santa's sleigh would just be boring, and it would be cold.
Yeah, you're
outside,
up high.
up. Plus, you're making stops just frequently.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah, that
no.
would just be terrible.
It would be.
Would you rather run a 5K race an hour after Christmas dinner or clean up the whole kitchen?
Clean up the whole kitchen.
I would run the 5K.
For real?
Yes. I would struggle through it. I would throw up on the 5K.
You would throw up multiple times. An hour after dinner?
Yeah.
You'd throw up once just from the exertion after eating so quickly, and then you'd throw
Sure.
up because you haven't trained for a 5K. No. I hate
here.
puking.
I mean, I would power through it instead of doing the dishes.
No,
after
I'll do the
Christmas dinner.
dishes. Thanks.
Especially after Christmas dinner. Oh, no. No. Would you rather be able to smell Christmas or see Christmas?
See Christmas?
Okay. When you think about it, I mean, think of all the smells on Christmas Day.
No, I'd rather see it.
So would I.
Yeah.
Because, with Christmas, again, people started putting up Christmas decorations the day after Halloween. Mm-hmm. So you essentially get 55 days of seeing Christmas.
Yeah, you only get one day to smell it. Plus, think about the five senses. If you had to get rid of one, scent would be the first to go.
That's what COVID said.
Shut up, Philip. That's not funny. That's
Why'd you
too
laugh then?
soon. Too soon.
Just saying.
But yeah, but think about it. You wouldn't get rid of your sense of sight. You wouldn't get rid of your hearing. You wouldn't get rid of your taste. You wouldn't get rid of feeling. Scent would be, if you had to pick one, scent would be the first to go.
Scent would probably be easiest too, because then it would just be I'll eat whatever. Because
But you still have your taste.
But taste is very directly coordinated with smell. You know the whole thing where if you plug your nose
Yeah,
and eat
yeah,
something,
yeah. But you can still kind of taste it.
a little bit, but the
It's just
taste is
not
dull.
as tasty.
Yeah.
Still, I'm getting rid of scent. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, I am too. Would you rather go to school or work dressed as an elf or dressed as a reindeer?
Oh. I'm going to go with elf. I think the possibilities are cuter for an elf. Like, you can only go so many directions with a reindeer. An elf you can get creative with.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you wear, like, a cute little dress or whatever.
I think in an elf,
reindeer, you would just be, like, you know your Chewbacca onesie?
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing as, like, a reindeer costume, essentially.
I mean, I'd be fine with that,
antlers.
too. I mean, I could do either one, like, as long as it's just one day.
I'm going with elf, and then I dress Leia up as a reindeer.
That's a better move, yeah.
Yeah.
So do I have to dress up as Santa, then?
Yes. You could dress up as the Grinch.
All right.
You could dress up as the Grinch dressed up as Santa.
Ooh. Deep.
A multi-layered costume.
I like this.
Okay.
And Leia can be dressed up
as Max
dressed up
as a reindeer. Yes. And I'd be... Wait, but then do I have to be Cindy Lou Who?
You can be Cindy Lou Who dressed up like an elf.
Okay. Where are we going in these? Oh, to work or to school?
Yeah. But we have
to go everywhere together.
Around, that's just going to be like to our couch.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. So I'm still fine with doing that.
We could do a Zoom, a Christmas themed Zoom.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that. All right. This might be our last one. We're starting to stretch on time a little bit. It's one of my favorite ones just because it is gross, but it is kind of thought provoking. Would you rather swim in a pool of eggnog or a pool of warm cocoa?
Ew, I'm going warm cocoa.
I'd 100% go warm cocoa.
Eggnog is too thick.
Yeah.
She thick.
It's super thick.
And like, I would choose, like, I think too, the, like, hot cocoa, the warm cocoa you could make with water. Whereas, like, eggnog is dairy-based, and I'm not here to swim in a pool of dairy. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm 100% not here for that. That's just...
Well, and you don't like eggnog. No. This is, like, a good question, too. Like, maybe we'll put this on Instagram. Do you like eggnog, or am I in the minority here? Because I like eggnog.
I hate eggnog. It brought me so much joy to pour out eggnog yesterday. I mean, it was expired at that point, but it brought me so much joy. It's so gross. It's just like, why would you want to drink something that thick?
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
And you don't like it?
It's disgusting.
No, I like it.
No.
Put a little rum in it. Mm-mm-mm.
No.
Yum, yum, yum.
I mean, I'll just take the rum. That's fine.
All right, is that it for these Would You Rathers for today?
I'm going to do one more.
One more, okay.
I found this one.
Should you tell everybody what we're playing again in case they tune in right at the end?
But for those that would like to pick up a copy of the Presentville Christmas question game, I don't know where you can buy it, but if you just Google it, you can find it, and you can play along with all of these questions.
We'll ask Phil's mom. We'll ask Phil's mom where she got it from, and
there were 50 total in here, and we did just a select few, and I will leave you with this one.
Okay.
Would you rather have an elf be alive in your house, or have Santa watch you sleep at night?
Ew. Just for wait. Okay, so the elf is with you every day.
Just says have an elf alive in your house.
Santa, is he only watching you for one night or every night?
I think it's just... No, it's watch you sleep at night.
Ew. No, I'm taking the elf. Maybe the elf will help out.
Maybe the elf would be more like a Harry Potter elf.
Yeah, like a house elf.
Yeah.
That'd be like good. It needs to not be like Dobby, because Dobby wanted to be free, but like Winky, because like, remember Winky?
No.
She was Barty Crouch's house elf, and he fired her, and she was really sad because she wanted to do house stuff. Like, she wanted to be helpful.
I mean, Dobby was
still
in
helpful. The book.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and then Dobby did go to work afterwards. Like, he got freed and then went back to work. He went to work at Hogwarts in the kitchen because he wanted to be free, but he still wanted to work.
Okay. I don't remember any of that. If it
House
wasn't
Elf
in the
101.
There you go. But anyways, that concludes our Presentville Christmas-themed questions.
Yes.
For this week. And the next couple of weeks, we're still going to be doing more Christmas-themed things because, I mean...
Tis the season.
Tis the season. So next week, we're going to be doing what is the best Christmas song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you have yours picked?
I do.
Okay.
I 100% do.
Well, I will figure something out.
Okay.
All right. You can find us at 3 Rings Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's THREE Rings Pod. Please rate and review us. Share us with your friends wherever you listen to podcasts. And we will see you next week.
Word.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to another weekly episode of the 3 Rings Podcast. We'll be back next week with another new argument. In the meantime, follow us on all social media platforms at 3 Rings Pod. Join in the argument and tell us who's right, who's wrong, or why you have the right answer. Whatever. Just tell us stuff.